Hey everybody, most of you have seen my crosscut sled video, but I do still use a miter gauge, and for years I've used the Incra 1000. Well, I decided it was time for a little bit of an upgrade. Well, I liked the HD features, but I didn't want to buy a whole new system, so I bought the parts. I bought the fence and I bought the stop. What a great upgrade. It allows me to have extendable fence, gives me the great features of this stop, and it still allows me to keep the great features that the Miter 1000 had to begin with. It's just upgraded. Want to see what it takes to do the upgrade yourself? It's really simple. Hold tight. Watch the rest of the video if you want to find out how.
Okay, so the first thing I did is took all the pieces out of the box. And you can see I took the short fence away and added this new HD upgrade. Added a little flip stop. I'm working on getting all the little hardware and pieces set up for that. Now I'm cutting some MDF strips for the face. Now I'm over at the drill press utilizing that pool table I built a while back, and I'm drilling some holes so that the alignment works out with the track on the face of the fence. Makes quick work of that. Now to drill the through hole. Set. Now I'm going to go in here, get this through hole cut. That'll be the washer head on the screw, plenty of room to be recessed in. Now time to get those mounted. So I've got the hardware, and the hardware was included. So I've got that slid in, and now I'm getting the one piece on the right side of the divide, and I cut those perfectly square so that way the faces would match up nicely. Got that mounted on there. And I like the adjustability of that fence and how it can extend. And it does come with uses the same setup as the other. Now, one of the things that I liked about the 1000 over some of the others is it is very micro adjustable. It's not as micro adjustable as the HD 1000, but this is still so good and so versatile. You can go literally from 0 all the way to 90 and just achieve just crazy accurate setup. And I've had this thing dialed in for a while, and it does very well. It holds its trueness very well. And it does have that adjustable scale on top, so if you needed to go in between one of the designated notches, you just slide that piece over and you can do so. But in this case, I wanted to demonstrate just how well that thing not only sits in the notch, but it actually will perfectly adjust that out for you when you press that in. And it definitely engages the way it's supposed to. I love this thing.
Alright, so this was my go-to miter gauge for quite some time. It's dialed in perfectly. But as you know, I also built that beautiful thing over on the wall using the micro jig match fit dovetail system. Well, sometimes I just got little small parts that I need to make quick one-off runs. This thing is dialed in perfect, and it does increments up to 90 degrees. So for small, repeatable cuts, this thing is amazing. But it had a little bitty fence on it and didn't really give me much support beyond that. So I added this, I upgraded this to the HD fence, the Incra 1000 HD. You can see significantly taller. I also added the flip shop stop to it, easy for you to say. This allows this thing to have stopping capabilities, multiple lifts and lowers. You can move this out for increased support capacity. I mean, look at that thing. What an awesome piece of machinery. There's no way I was just going to let that sit on a shelf and collect dust. Incra 1000 upgrade.